So yeah, this was what was holding the exhaust. Well, it wasn't holding, it was just hanging like that. And the exhaust was actually sitting on the axle and it was banging. So you can see I've placed a new exhaust strap around the muffler with a new rubber thingies, those. Now in the back there was an attachment point here that had the rubber thing hooked up here. It just rotted away, so I picked this up at Menards or Lowe's. This exhaust is stainless steel, but the outer stainless steel is like corrosive, but if you peel it and then peel it again, it's all like chrome, no rust underneath. It's kind of strange. It doesn't leak or anything. So this is what somebody did, just welded a bolt on, which I'm gonna cut that off because I'd rather have a strap all the way around. You can see there was something else here and then somebody else welded, you know, they just try to patch it up and you can see all the rust. But like I said, there's multiple layers of this muffler that it doesn't leak. All I want to do is just pass a mission. Porter County and Lake County in Indiana have emissions because they're next to Chicago. Go figure. And I'm in one of those counties. So as you can see underneath, the only rusty parts are like the brackets, the exhaust, the control arm here. The body has really, let me try to squeeze in there. There's really no rust. You know, these are cast iron parts, so of course they're gonna rust. Like I said, here's the body underneath. Let me show you. So like I showed you, this is the rust spot. And underneath, this is really the only spot here, and it's like a surface rust. It's not rotted or anything, but you can see, I mean, this is thick metal here. It's almost like 1/8 of an inch thick, and it's got some surface rust. The rest of the body, let me put the camera down. As you can see, all the way down to, I have this side lifted because I'm working on the exhaust. The cross member has a little bit of surface rust on it. It's still orange, but it's not rotted. All the lines, all the brake lines, everything is stainless steel or copper. So yeah, it's just a little bit. You can still see the white paint underneath. I guess that's where all the rocks and everything else hit it. Salt from the wheel. And that's why you got a little bit of rust. But that's about it. Amazing for 21-year-old car in Michigan and Indiana with nothing but salt. So I had to go back to Menards and pick a shorter hook, because I didn't realize this side the mount is lower than on this side, and I bought 2 of those, the long ones, and didn't have enough tension on the rubber hanger mount thing, this thing. Yeah, no, I know most people just gonna use a coat hanger and hang up an exhaust. That's a bad idea. Now I have the same amount of tension on both of those rubber mounts, hangers. So now the exhaust is in the perfect position, you know, nice. Doesn't hit anything, silent, can bounce it around. And yes, it's a plain steel, everything, so it's gonna rust, but this band is like, this one, it's 1/16 of an inch thick. So it's gonna be a while before it rusts away. By then I'll need a whole new exhaust anyways. My wheel exploded. Probably cheap Harbor Freight stuff. Oh well. I got enough cut I can break it off. Just like so. One more cut. There it is. All done. All right. All finished.